Hi, my name is Brittany, and this is my channel, Pineapple Grease. Subscribe and stuff. And today we're going to be talking about Dream Lover Strategy Guide. It's this cute little webtoon on Tapas, or Tapastic or something. Is that what it's called? And then Tapas. And it's so good. It's like kind of dumb, but I'm like really enjoying it. I've been reading it consistently for a while now. Pretty much however long it's been on Tapas. It has like 2 chapters come out pretty much every week. It's on chapter 44. So however long that would be. I feel like it's been like a year maybe since I've been reading this. I've been following it diligently, or not that diligently, but like every Monday it comes out and it's so exciting. But it's just such a cute story. If you don't know what it's about, basically it's about our main character. Her name is Joey, or Josephine, and she gets this like magic wristband thing that's like a free, I don't know, it's like a free to play this game that's supposed to help you like get a boyfriend. It like gamifies getting a boyfriend, so it's kind of almost makes it like real life, like an Atome game or something. So she has this like AI that's like helping her get a boyfriend, and she has like the different people that are like her different capture targets, and like she's supposed to be trying to do that. But she's such a like fun character because she's like, you know, she's that sporty girl that's like becomes the bro of all the guys, and so she's like had no luck with getting a boyfriend in the past. And so it's really funny, and there's so many like shenanigans, and it's really cute. And of course there is like romance in it, but it's like so funny type of thing. Like it's definitely heavy on the comedy side, but there's also so many like cute romance moments and stuff. Like it's all really good. And yeah, I recommend you go and read it. I don't really want to spoil you at all. That's all that's the premise. You don't really need to know any more than that. It's really fast to read, so I recommend you go and you read it, and then you come back and chat with me about it. So those people leave, and now let's just get into the spoilers and everything. The story is so stupid, but so good. Like, I think it works because it's not very serious, you know? Like, if it was a very serious, I don't think it would work as a very serious story. But it's just, like, so happy and fun and light. And I just love Joey. Like, I love a main character who she's, like, that kick-butt heroine who, you know, is just, like, fun, and she's just, like, sporty and, you know, I love the sporty girl. I always, like, relate to them a little bit, because I was a very sporty girl. No, I love Joey. She's such a kick-butt heroine. Like, she's so fun, and she's so funny, and also she's, like, not playing the dating game very well. Like, she's kind of plays it more as a, like, ha ha ha, I'm gonna choose this person to get back at them, when she's supposed to be, like, trying to choose her partner and trying to find someone to fall in love with her. And it's just so funny. And then also, like, the A7, the AI, first of all, something weird is going on with him, where it seems like the AI is, like, in love with her sister, and there's, like, at least 2 moments where he's, like, putting the moves on her sister, sort of, and it's really awkward, because I don't know, there's definitely got to be some sort of backstory with that, because, like, there's the moment when she's, like, sleeping, and then he like weirdly like hovers over her sister, and it's really uncomfortable and weird. And then the other moment is like she says something about how like I'll never find someone again. So I feel like he's like someone from her past, but I don't know if he's like dead or like he's somehow put himself into this AI. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with that, and it's such this small little thing, but it's definitely put in there like this is something. The AI is in love with her. I don't know, but he's also so funny in that he just like pierces her ears, and like you get the words like stabbing through her ears, and then also she'll be like, she's riding her skateboard like, I have natural athletic ability, I can do it, you know, Joey is, and then he's like, screw your natural athletic abilities, and makes her fall over and stuff. Like, he sort of makes her become the like dumb damsel in distress that's like, tripping and falling, because he's just kind of like beeps her and stuff to make her like freak out and be like, ah, and mess up. So it's really funny. I don't know. Well, and I like a lot of the boys in the story, but I don't really care for Ashton or Ash. I don't really care about him whatsoever. And his weird connection with the sister, I'm not really rooting for him. I mean, it'll be okay if they get together, and I don't want him to be like sad, but like I don't really feel like I feel like they're gonna end up together just because that's what we've sort of been shown, but like I kind of am more interested in like what the heck is happening with the AI. But then I also don't want her to have a relationship with the AI really either. But I don't really like the older sister's relationship with him, because she's, first of all, she's like, you're like 11 years younger than me. And he kind of just isn't, he like doesn't compute. Like he's like, I will take responsibility for my actions. And she's like, that's not what I want. I just see you as a little kid. Like, leave me alone. And it was weird. I don't really care for his part of the story. I really like Dax, though. Dax is so sweet and funny, but I definitely love that he's like Joey's bro. Like, I do love, though, that Ashton is Joey's sister. They're sisters or whatever. It's so funny. But no, Dax is a really good bro, and he's so good with, like, Zane, where he thinks, like, Zane is into Joey, and so he's, like, rooting for them the whole time. Even though at the time Zane isn't really, I mean, he's sort of into Joey, but not really. And it's so funny. But, like, Zane and Joey are obviously, like, the best couple combination, and they're so cute. Like they're clearly where we're going. At least that's what it feels like. If something happens that's not like that, then I'll be shocked. But Zane and Joey seem like they're our ship that we're gonna ride. That's the one I'm riding on, at least. And they're so cute, and like the misunderstandings between them are so funny, because Joey's just kind of oblivious. She doesn't think Zane likes her really, and she doesn't like him really, or she doesn't think she does for a while. She thinks they're nemesises, but then meanwhile Zane thinks that she likes him, and it's so funny because he's over here being like, you're gonna have to work really hard to catch me, in his head, and being like, all right, Joey, you know, I'll let you come after me, but like you're gonna have to put in the work, because like really he does like her, because he's like, I'll let you come after me. And it's sort of an ego boost for him, where he's like, Joey likes me, ooh. But then it's funny because like girls like him all the time, but I guess it's just because it's Joey. I don't know. It's so funny though. And he also, it's so cute because he's been like abused by her, and like kind of liked her from the start, like once he first saw her being like a spaz and stuff with her little AI bracelet, and with like going to the park or seeing her running and stuff, and she's always acting all weird and animated, and he's like intrigued by it, and I love it. And I just love the like enemies to lovers kind of thing, but not exactly enemies, but like the fighting and teasing and stuff, I think is so cute and sweet, so it makes me really happy. Because, I don't know, I just think it's so sweet when they're like, they can play and fight and stuff, but then it's all kind of light and fun. And then they also, like, their relationship is so cute. And also, I like how Zane is, like, actually really powerful. Like, Joey tries to, like, attack him sometimes, and then he, like, sneakily is able to, like, catch her foot and stuff. And so she's like, oh no, he's, like, hiding his secret abilities. He's really actually very strong. And it's so funny. And I just really like them together. And I like how Zane is like, he's the stereotypical, like, at least some characters seems like they always have to be scared of stuff. And he's the one that's scared of stuff. And Joey, meanwhile, is like, well, hold your hand in the haunted house. Are you okay? But then she also picks on him and is like, sees him being scared in the movie, and like reaches her arm around to like poke him so he freaks out and stuff like that. Like, they're so cute. And I just want Zane and Joey to be happy together, because I think that they'll be great. But Joey needs to realize her feelings for him. Like, I feel like Zane does like her, and I think he knows, like, he figured out that he likes her, yeah, but he thought that she liked him too, so that now it's a little different, where he doesn't know if she likes him anymore, because she overheard that whole conversation with Benson, or whatever, where she tells Benson that she doesn't like anybody, and then his face when that happens, where he's like, oh, I'm nobody, she doesn't like me. Like, oh, it's so tragic. I was like, no, Zane, she does like you, she just doesn't know she likes you. And right now she's weirdly trying to capture him because, like, she's going for him in her little game thing because she wants to prove that she doesn't like him, is I think what she says. But she does. We all know that she does. And I just want Joey to be happy with Zane. And then Zane after that too is so like, oh my gosh, what do I do about this? How do I know if she likes me? And he like does a Google search on it, but then he knows that like he even says to himself, he's like, Joey's not just like most girls, and with the Google search he'll just get like the most basic answers. And so now he's like losing confidence and stuff. And then also though, Joey doesn't have any confidence in herself either, really. Like, she has a lot of confidence in herself as a person, but she's constantly being like, well, who would like me? Do you think they'll fall for me? Like, to A7 and stuff, she'll talk to him and be like, like, could Zane fall for me? Would they fall for me? And A7 is constantly like, well, what do you think about them? Like, what do you like Zane? Like, that's a significant part of it, Joey. Don't you understand? It's not just about, like, whoever you can get to fall for you. You have to like them, too. Like, you're not just trying to, like, capture them to win and be like, now I have boyfriend who loves me, and I don't care, but I'm happy I have boyfriend who loves me now. Like, she's, like, so oblivious to, like, what she's feeling. It's all about, like, sort of being insecure and not ever being able to find someone that likes her. Or, like, likes her like that, at least. She's got, like, her army of bros. Like, she's bros with everybody. Which is one of the things I like about her. She's so friendly. She can just be friends with everyone. But she, like, doesn't have any confidence in herself as, like, being someone that anyone would ever want to date. And so it's a little sad. Because it's like, you like him. Just admit that you like him. You both like each other. You just don't. You sort of don't know. And you're, like, having weird misunderstandings. I just want them to be together. Zane's parents also are so funny and weird with their, like, celebrityness and craziness. Like, the fact that they just, like, get divorced and get back together, like, all the time. They're so wacky and funny, and in some ways that makes sense why Zane is able to, like, handle Joey, because his parents are so, like, silly and stuff. Though Joey's not, like that. Like, she's not, like, gonna break up with him every 5 seconds. But also, it makes you feel kind of bad for Zane, because he's kind of had to be, like, the adult for his parents always, because they just kind of neglected him and were, like, too busy being their, like, famous people selves and, like, just fighting and stuff and breaking up. Like, it's not a very healthy relationship, like, for him to be around as his parents. Like, they're not very good parents, I would say. So that kind of sucks. But they're really funny. Like, they only would be fun in, like, this, like, a webtoon or, like, manga or whatever, you know? They're, like, very fun and, like, sort of unrealistic people, you know? And they wouldn't be as fun in real life if they were like this. You would just be like, oh my gosh, you're the worst parents ever. Cool. But they're so fun. And it's also so cute how they're, like, already like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have grandkids. Zane and Joey. Perfect. They're also riding the ship of Zane and Joey. And I'm for it. But, the one thing, Benson, I cannot stand Benson. I cannot. He's, like, the other big rival right now. At least it seems like it. It's, like, Benson and Zane. And I don't think anyone on Earth is going to be, like, Team Benson. Like, is anyone Team Benson out there? Because what's wrong with you? Why? Like, I just don't like anything about him. Because, one, he's, like, the childhood friend of, like, I don't know, he could have just told her that he liked her when she told him, because she tells him that she likes him, and then he writes a little note in her yearbook being like, when I make it big as a star, then I'm gonna come back and we'll get married, or whatever. But it's like, if you like her, maybe you should have just told her then, and not been like, I like you, but, like, I need to be cool, I don't know, either, like, just meet her in the future or whatever. But it's, like, weird because it's almost like he's trying to, like, stake a claim to her in the future. But I don't like it. I don't like him. And also, it's just, like, he was so mean about it, where he, like, you didn't have to react that way, where you're, like, played it off like, ha ha ha, I could never like you, is basically how he reacted. Like, oh, that's a funny joke, ha ha ha. And it, like, that's part of why Joey has problems now, and I hate it. And I just hate the look of Benson, I can't stand his dinky little ponytail and his like weird red stripe through his hair. It's so gross. I don't like it. I don't like anything about him. I don't even like his personality very much. He's so touchy with her and it's really uncomfortable. And I know it's like, they've been friends for years and years and years. Like, that's why. But it just always feels very uncomfortable. And especially in the fact that she's always kind of like, get off me. Don't touch me. Like, she's always like getting away from him immediately, pretty much. And not even in a like, don't touch me way, but in a like brushing him off like, ah ha ha. It just feels really uncomfortable to me, and I don't like it at all. Like, I just don't like Benson. I don't like that he's, like, this wannabe star, either, that's sort of a real star, and that he's kind of, like, I don't know, he, like, put his career before her, which is, like, that's a fine thing to do, you know, we're a high schooler, and now you're, like, college-age person, putting your career first kind of makes sense if you don't, you know, like, I don't know, don't model your life around this girl that you've not even started dating. But, like, now it's like he's changed his mind and is like, even though this is going to potentially ruin your life, be with me. Like, and, like, he's not even allowed to really be with her because the stupid idol rules, which I don't know, idols are crazy and strict and stuff. So he's, like, not even really allowed to be with her. But he's like, I want you to be with me. And, you know, then that might put you in the spotlight and, like, make your life suck. Ha 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 ha. And I don't know, I just think he's selfish and annoying, and I hate him. I hate everything about him. I don't even like his personality. He doesn't really have any personality other than being like the guy that's like, I'm here too, ha 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 ha, to be like a problem for her and Zayn. And I don't know. Let me know if you like him, because if anyone likes him, I am shocked. Let me know why. What is good about him? I don't see anything good about him. He's the worst. I do like her other childhood friend though, Specs. The glasses kid, he's sweet. And clearly he's like, I don't know, their relationship seems platonic, and I'm hoping that it stays that way, because it seems like that on both sides. Like, they're sort of almost like brother sister because they were raised from like being like toddlers together basically. And he even like he's here for us in trying to get rid of Benson, you know. He even tells Benson, like, leave her alone. She doesn't need you in her life. You already made her sad the first time when you, like, rejected her. And then now you're an idol. You can't be with her. And I don't want you to, like, bring all this drama into her life that she doesn't need. Like, she doesn't want to be this life in front of the cameras and stuff. Like, leave her alone. Ugh. Benson needs to go. I can't wait for him to, like, get out of the picture. Like, Zayn and her don't necessarily have to get together immediately. Like, I kind of like the shenanigans of getting there with their relationship. But Benson needs to go. I cannot stand him. Or he has to, in some way, become at all redeemable. I mean, he's not, like, irredeemable, but he has to become somewhat likable. He's not likable at all right now. And I'm sorry, this is just a long rant about how much I hate Benson, but I just hate Benson, and I can't. But yeah, Zayn and Joey. I'm so excited for them, though. I'm really excited. I think they're gonna go to, like, really cute places. They're just so cute together. And Joey is so quick to be, like, supportive of him, but also she's just kind of, like, treats everything like it's not a big deal to some extent. Every once in a while she'll be like, oh. But I don't know, like, I don't know where it's going. She needs to, like, realize that she likes him, or she needs to, like, figure something out inside herself. Because I feel like she has issues in the fact that she, like, doesn't think anyone could ever like her. Like, she's such a strong character, but she has this weird flaw, and I think it's Benson's stupid fault. He, like, traumatized her, and now she's just, like, doesn't believe in herself. She's a pretty girl, you know, and she's awesome and funny. Zayn would be happy to have her, but she needs to realize that she likes him. And realize that, like, it matters that she likes him, you know? It's not just about, like, whoever can I get to like me? Like, I kind of want her to tell him first. I think that would be best. Because I want her to, like, get over her crap and about, like, her internal issues and be the one to come out and be like, Zayn, I like you. And then Zayn will be like, oh my gosh, I like you too. As opposed to Zayn telling her first. Because if Zayn's the one that brings it up, then she can just do the whole, like, you like me? Awesome. I'll be your girlfriend because I just wanted anyone to like me, you know? So I'm really hoping that, we get the personal growth, we get more shenanigans, and I hope that we get more Zane and Joey moments, because I love them. They're so cute. And I like Zane. He's really cute. He's like probably the cutest boy. I think they did that on purpose, because usually they make, you know, the number one boy, the cutest boy. But I'm living for it. I hope it happens, and I hope Benson gets out of here. And that's about it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the story. I'm living for it. So, like, let me know what you think. Like, the art is definitely not the best, but it's still really sweet. And it's not like some stellar, amazing story or anything, but it's so fun. And I just can't wait to see where it goes. I can't wait to see more of Zane and Joey. Subscribe and stuff. I hope you have a nice day. Bye.